Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, depending wherever you are. Lizzie here from the Breakaway cast of 6. I covered Jane Seymour, Catherine Howard and Catherine Parr. I'm going to be taking over the account today. I'm going to pop a little box in, so if you have any burning questions you would like to ask me, please go ahead, let's have some fun.
Tell me what you need, what you want, you don't need to plead, 'cause I feel the chemistry, like I get you and you get me, and maybe this is it.
Yes, I have actually. I hit Amelia once in the thumb in tech rehearsal, that was really bad. And I've hit myself in the mouth quite a few times. I'm surprised I still have any teeth left because you're going for it. This is such a hard question because I love food so much. A guilty pleasure of mine is beans on toast. I just can't help loving a bit of beans on toast. I think my favourite queen to play, not the easiest to play, but was Catherine Howard. She's so like cute and sexy and funny and naughty, and those are like all things that I admire. Unfortunately, we still don't know the answer to that question. We're just waiting to hear from NCL what our fate is and keeping absolutely everything crossed that we get to go back and do just a little bit more of this wonderful show. That is such a good question. I think for me it will probably be something feminist. I have very strong feminist views and views on equality, so that would definitely be a book I would write if I were to write one. If you haven't already and you like trash reality TV shows, Selling Sunset is fabulous and I'm currently just watching season 4 of The Crown as well. I do like some like period dramas, so it's really good. Yeah, so obviously me and Liv were swings, so we weren't always in 6, but she did 2 nights a week of Burn the Floor and I was her understudy and I went on a couple of times as well. So I first heard about 6 when I was actually on another job in the Caribbean on a cruise ship, listened to the album, loved it, and I first auditioned for the show with Stone Cold by Demi Lovato and Edge of Glory Lady Gaga. Yeah, I know quite a few of the girls. Jen from the tour cast literally lives up the road from me. We've known each other for quite some years now. We went to the same youth drama group and I went to GSA with Jodie, Lauren and Courtney. I'd say my favourite part of the show / song as well is the I Don't Need Your Love remix, as any of the characters, just because I think that part of the show really brings everything together and it's so powerful and strong and fun, and the message is clear. My favourite part of my costume is the colour. My favourite colour is blue. I'm wearing blue right now. Yeah, like when I found out I was the teal swing, I was over the moon. I think most comfortably Howard, probably she's the one I feel most like, but I also have very deep connection to Parr as well. I'd say I'm like 60-40 maybe, 60 Howard, 40 Parr. I do a lot of like oohs and yes to get it like as far forward as possible, especially for some of those notes. If I'm doing Parr and Howard, really need to get that voice forward, just like scaling up and down octaves. It would probably be the pink costume that Zara has because I think that costume is amazing and so beautiful and pretty, and I'm sure she feels like a fierce queen when she puts it on, and I think that has a lot to do with it as well. We didn't have a stage door per se, but we used to meet a lot of guests around the ship and they would ask for photos of us, and if anyone specifically went to our stage manager, they could have pictures with us after the show in costume, which was really nice. I would die happy if I got to play Eponine in Les Mis professionally. That is a massive dream of mine. I also loved playing Ivy in Bear in a Church. That was incredible too. Just to be braver. I don't think I was brave enough. I still don't think I am brave enough now to really believe in yourself and be confident and push harder and network too. In the Caribbean, I would say St Martin and Cozumel are my 2 favourite places. We used to get quad bikes in St Martin and drive around the island and go and see all the amazing things that weren't so touristy, and the same in Cozumel. We used to get jeeps and go around the island and it was just amazing. My professional training was 3 years at Guildford School of Acting, which is a drama school just outside of London, which was nice actually not to be too much in the hustle and bustle. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very intense. Like I said before, actually, my favourite colour is blue, so I wouldn't necessarily want to change it. But what has been nice is some of the fans have edited my costume into different colours, so I've got to see lots of different variations, which are amazing. There was like a dark rosy gold that was beautiful. It took me quite a while because there was such a hype about it that I didn't really buy into it initially, and then I listened to the album from start to finish, and I never looked back from that moment. It is a beautiful piece of theatre. So, controversial. I've never really watched Friends. I just haven't. I don't know why, so I don't have one, I'm afraid. I think all in all, I was pretty good at not doing this, but there was once in the opening sequence where I said Jess's line, or the beginning of Jess's line, at the same time as her, because I kind of had a panic and forgot which one was mine, but we covered that quite well. The confetti is so scary. It's so slippery, and there's been a few times it's been in my mouth as well, which is horrible. There's actually a video of me, I'll put it in, where I take it out and like spit it. Oh, horrible. Oh, there was many. I fumbled some words, I did some wrong choreography, I was in slightly the wrong place. It's all fun and games being a swing, because you're just constantly like, what next? For me, it's not so much trying, because I'm such a corpser, and once I've lost it, I find it really, really hard to get it back. So I was always trying to concentrate on what was coming next. But I know Kelly and Georgia did used to try and make each other laugh a few times. There's far too many. My birthday with the Queens was amazing, but we used to do these really cute things where we'd have noodle parties, and we used to just get the packet noodles, hot water in them, and just sit and all chat and watch films in each other's cabins. That's so cute. Yeah, Liv and I had to do a little bit more research just because we had 3 queens to cover and not one, but we also had to focus a lot of our attention on making sure we knew what we were doing, as well as the research side of it too. I'd say focus on you, work on you, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to get you the job. Lots of people can do lots of things very well, so just make sure you can do what you can do to the absolute best of your ability. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. Lockdown is lockdown. There's ups and downs. We've all gone through it. Just hoping for some good news sometime in the near future, and I hope you're okay too and doing well. I sort of touched on this before, but didn't specify anything. One of the ones that will stick with me forever is a man jumped on the stage in Get Down when Jess said, "Come on, get up and dance." He jumped onto the stage, and we were all just like, "Oh!" He did get down, thank God. Quite strenuous for me. I auditioned 3 times, got it 3rd time lucky. So yeah, I really, really had quite a process with it. Lots of auditions, lots of rounds, lots of material to learn, but perseverance is key. As a cast, I think we were quite funny. It was a giggle a minute. But I think Kelly probably overall is maybe the funniest. I don't think anyone would be offended me saying that. She's got the funniest bones, I know for sure. I was elated. I was going through quite a hard time, just with like theatre and struggling, and when I got this, I was like, this was meant to be, and it's such good timing, and just, it was magic. I would love to have a go at Aragon. She's another one that I sort of can see myself in. I'm not the funniest person in the whole entire world, so I feel like Berlin and Cleves, you need that, but Aragon, I feel her queen vibe. Unfortunately, I'm not a big hot drink person, so like coffee and stuff for me isn't a big thing during fall or any time of the year, to be honest. But I love taking walks when all the leaves are changing colour, and it's just so beautiful and picturesque. We honestly had the best time. I have so many favourite memories, but my birthday was pretty spectacular. We had an overnight in the Bahamas and ended up going to Atlantis, the water park, the day after. So I'm not sure much is going to top that from now on. It really kind of depended if it was a C day, if it was a show day, if it was a port day, and we do all sorts of different things, but usually like gym, food, get ready, we might go out in the evening, or we might stay in and have a chill one and relax and watch movies. Yeah, this is a great question because I really do deal with self-doubt quite a lot. But I guess it's just believing in yourself and trying to have the confidence to know that you're on the right path, and a lot of positive thinking and manifesting. It's fun performing on a cruise ship. There's lots of things that you have to deal with on there that you don't at home. It's like the air conditioning affects your vocal health. The audiences are very different. There's a lot of limitations. Wavy days take their toll. I was getting really stressed out about what I should do, and me and the girls were just messing about, and I researched like classic dance moves, and that came up as one of them. We were in the kitchen and we were all crying at the fact that I was going to do the Drake thing with that looks like he's like batting the ball. Maybe that's not funny, but it wasn't. Let's try and keep this as concise as possible. 2 dance rounds to begin with. Next, a singing round, and you had to pick a song from a list that they gave you. We then had another singing round with character songs. So I did 4 at that point. Arian, Boleyn, Howard Seymour. Then a finals day when I did a couple more of my characters. And then a last finals day we had to sing them all. And that was basically it. That was the 3rd time I auditioned. I think it's a nice time of year in terms of like there's a lot of celebrations, a lot of people getting together and see each other, and of course Christmas food and Christmas drinks, and yeah, just like being around friends and family. It's really nice.
Oh, you're a queer one, Julie Jordan. You won't ever tell a body what you think. You're as tight-lipped as an oyster and as silent as an...
Not currently. My family have always had dogs. I love dogs so much. I had them all growing up, but my parents decided it's time to have a break, and I move around too much to have one. So somewhere in the future, I'll definitely be getting one. I think just really try and listen to what your body needs. Put your phone away. Don't check social media. Distract yourself. Read maybe. Indulge in a little bit of something to make your soul feel good. I've kind of found through auditioning that I don't have one song. I just sort of dip in and out of whatever is needed for whatever show, and I've also been given a lot of material, so I haven't needed to take my song in necessarily. So I was obsessed with Beetlejuice all last year and the beginning of this year. I listened to it non-stop, and I was planning to go and see it in New York once our contracts had finished in June. But that didn't happen, and I'm really sad, and I hope to see it. Okay guys, I'm gonna pop off now for the evening. Thank you so much for asking all your wonderful questions. I've had lots of fun answering them, and I hope you've enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. And if you would like to know any more, please just pop over to my personal page and give me a follow. I hope you have the best Wednesday, and I hope to speak to you soon. Lots of love.